Joined now by Andrew Nembhard. Andrew, just 3 years ago, you were a senior at Gonzaga. Now we're sitting here ahead of Game 6 in the NBA Finals. Did you ever foresee yourself having this impact in the NBA this fast?
Man, it's hard to say something like that. It's hard to predict how quick it's come and how much success has come so quick. But I think I always thought I could play at this level, and I thought that I could work and get better. And I just tried to do my work and see where it goes. And it's been a blessing to be in this position.
Well, you've carved out a niche as, this team, arguably this team's best defender, one of the better defenders, in the NBA. Just take us through what is it that you look at when you're defending? Is it the ball handling, the hips, the shoulders? What exactly?
Yeah, I'm trying to look for tendencies. I'm also trying to get off of contact. When guys are trying to make contact, I'm trying to get away from making contact. I'm trying to make them uncomfortable, be a pest, touch them off the ball, make them feel me. Just do little things to just show that I'm there.
So you're also, this team is one of the best teams facilitating. You guys manufacture a lot of offense from assists, right? As a point guard, and I think a lot of young kids could take something from this as well. You get that rebound, ball gets kicked out to you, or you get into a ball screen. What are you looking at?
I think the first thing for me is always trying to get a paint touch. When I get a paint touch, I can either score the ball for myself or track the help. And then off of that, I'm reading what they give me. If a low man comes in, I might have a weak side skip. If not, I might have the roll. But I'm really just trying to play the game to score and be aggressive first, and then let other things open up for myself.
I have to go here, guard matchups and point guards and so forth. Well, this has been great for basketball. Seeing you defend SGA and Shai having an incredible year. It's been great for Canada as well. You guys are friends off the court, right? What's that matchup been like?
Man, it's been competitive. It's been fun. He's a guy who I got a lot of respect for and admire his game and how he goes about things. And it's just been ultimate competition out there. Everything's at stake, and it's been fun,
So we've also seen the shoving matches between you guys a little. Is there any trash talk going on?
Not much trash talk, just physical play, competitiveness, not a lot of trash talk.
You're respectful.
Yeah.
So we've obviously, Tyrese is a game time decision, and if he's not 100% or he's, not playing, what does that change for you?
I think it puts me in a position where I got to be more aggressive. Last year, he kind of had to sit out a couple of games, and it just puts me in a position where I'm playing the one, and I'm also got to facilitate more on that side of the floor and just run the offense, get things going, be aggressive though.
And you look at your career, right? You started every game this year. Last year, you came off the bench and have had different roles. What have you learned along the way?
I think the biggest thing I've learned for myself was no matter what, I got to do whatever it takes to help win the game and help my team be better. Whether that's hitting, catch and shoot threes, playing defense, bringing up the ball, initiating, making plays for others, just fit in where the team needs me.
And obviously this is a must-win game to force a Game 7. In a situation like this, most people haven't been to an NBA Finals, won't play in NBA Finals. What does that feel like? Is there more pressure, and what mentality do you take into this game?
Yeah, I think it's exciting, man. I'm looking at it as a fun experience and like something that you dreamed about playing in. Game 6 is hopefully a Game 7, close out games in the finals. Just the pressure is on, but it's more of like a fun pressure in the sense of there's really nothing to lose for us, We're a young group. I think there's nothing to lose for both teams. We're young groups. We're trying to get better, We're young guys trying to do great things, so always things to gain, not to lose.
Hey, you look at this group, and I spoke before the series started, and a lot of people weren't giving you guys much respect. And you guys play with that chip on your shoulder. What makes your group so special? Everybody in the locker room and what you guys deal with.
I think from coaching staff down to the players, we all believe in each other. I think we've all been underdogs at some point, and we rally behind that and the fact that people don't believe in us. And we like to prove ourselves right and others wrong.
And you talk a bit more about your game, right? As you continue to develop, what's something or aspects of your game that you want to continue to develop?
Yeah, I want to continue to grow my feel on the offensive side in terms of scoring the ball, being aggressive, being more of a threat on that side of the floor, and just further my game in terms of whatever I need to do to win the game.
A lot of vets, in the league, a lot of vets on your team. I know one that I have a great relationship with, James Johnson, as well. What is some of the best advice that you've received from, it doesn't have to be any vet on your team, but anybody across the league?
Yeah, James has been a guy who's came in to the Pacers at the same time as me. We've been real close, and he's given me a lot of wisdom and a lot of his experience put onto me. I think the biggest thing he's taught me and put onto me is just having your own confidence and understanding that there's lots of highs, lots of lows. And at the end of the day, you're going to have to believe in it yourself before anybody else does.
And your brother, Ryan, is going through the draft process right now, right? Going through the workouts and so forth. Similar situation to you. What would you say teams will be getting from Ryan?
I think a competitor, a guy who's willing to do things to win, but also a guy that really can hoop offensively. He knows how to get into the paint, make plays for other guys, play with other good players growing up in high school and college, so understands how to fill in that role. And you're just going to get a competitor, a winner.
And, the Canadians across the league, you guys, especially your era, has established that Canadians just aren't, on the roster anymore. You guys have established yourself as tough players and integral parts of your team. Just seeing some of these guys every night in, night out when you're matched up, what does that say for Canadian basketball?
Man, it's cool. It's cool. I know that when I was a kid growing up, watching guys in the league, just local guys, it was inspiring. I felt like I could do it, and I felt like I would try to play pickup with them in the summer, and I was like, I could do that for sure. So I know that I feel like we're doing the same thing, giving guys pictures and images of things that they can do.
Oh, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
brother. Appreciate you.
All right, brother.
Hey, thank you, brother.
All right, brother.